Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. Oh, the pilot. Oh, you shouldn't have, game. Now for us never to get another active item for the remainder of our time in Enter the Gungeon. Yo, has anyone heard anything about the new update that's coming? I feel like we were teased it a long time ago, and now, after we've been teased it, there's been no new information on it whatsoever. Yo, stop that. You're one shot away from death, dude. I want there to be some information. I want to be able to play as the Paradox character. Hello? Hello. But, oh, here's a dude. We gotta go get him. I just want there to be more information, but there's nothing. I'm very sad about it. Flytress, welcome to the stream. You're late, but only by about 1 minute, so don't think anything of it. Hell, I was later than you were, because I was making sure that my videos were going up on YouTube. But unfortunately, I forgot to upload something, and there's not going to be any Skelly Celeste today, but that's okay. We'll put it up tomorrow. I've been having a lot of fun with that game. I think Gungeon has prepared me well for the S and the S put together in Skelly Celeste. I have had a couple of people complain to me. They're like, oh god, my eyes! And the game is very bright red, or green, or blue. But mostly it's the bright red, I think, that people are having a problem with. It does very much remind me of the... what's it called? The Super Game Boy, Virtual Boy, that's what it was. Reminds me of Virtual Boy, which I think had like a warning on it, like, I think the CDC was like, or the FTC was like, hey, you shouldn't use this because it will like permanently damage your eyeballs if you try to use this for stereoscopic viewing and virtual 3D viewing. It was ahead of its time, man. The only thing I remember from Virtual Boy, I didn't have one. I don't know anyone who had one or has one, but the only thing I remember from it was that it's just bright red when you look through it. It's a virtual 3D world, and your eyeballs just hurt after like 4 seconds of putting on the visor. I'd like to try it at some point. My eyes are already messed up, so it's not like they'd be messed up anymore. But yeah, that game's a lot of fun. I've been having fun with it, and I wanna keep playing Skelly Celeste because I wanna finish all of the weird unlocks. I wanna see what secrets that game has in store. Dodge roll up. Maybe that'll help me avoid taking some stupid damage that I've taken on this floor so far. Mostly from like an enemy exploding or a shotgunner shooting when I didn't expect him to. Let's get good. Let's get good on this run. I don't want to shoot the thing. I want to keep that water barrel intact, just in case we need it. Flyter says he was making a Species in Stellaris. That is a game that I hear a lot about, but I don't really know much about it. But the fact that you're making a species in it means that it's either going to be like a 4X game, nice, or it's going to be like a, oh, and I'm trying to remember the name of it. What is the name of that Sims game that's not a Sims game and it sucked and everyone hated it? Spore? Or like you build a species and you go from, there goes, water barrel's intact. You build a species and you go from nothing to everything. It's not really a 4X game. It kind of is, though, if you think about it. Not too hard. Jornker asks, is it just Enter the Gungeon today? Probably not. I like mixing it up a bit. I like playing other games. The title is just a joke, because there's a lot of S's in the games that I'm playing. Minus Gungeon. ETGSSSTSSS. Enter the Gungeon, Skelly Celeste, the Spire, Super Show. Okay, we have no other guns, which is a shame, but at least we're just fighting the Gatling Gull. Not a big fan of fighting Gatling Gull with the starting pistol, but the Gatling Gull has one good thing going on for it, which is that it walks towards us. Also, da-dun, da-dun. No! Walk into the mine, please. Come here. Yes! Yes, C4, the best item in the game! Gamacho Libre says he recently watched the run with Infinite Coolness Vorpal Gun and your eyes still hurt. There are some unfortunate synergies in Gungeon that can make that happen, but it's still a good, fun thing to have happen when it happens. There was a lot of flashing. I think that episode, if you're curious, it's literally titled Seizure Warning, because literally every shot of Vorpal Gun crit. So that means every shot of Vorpal Gun flashed the screen. It was a strong run. It certainly was fun too, but definitely makes your eyes bleed a little bit. Ah, come on. There we go. We gotta get him walking around the pillar. Alright, we got him. We got him, boys. Oh, excuse me. Unfortunately, our gun is just the Plague Pistol. But I guess that's something. Oh, look at this secret room, dude. It contains a lot of HP. That's exactly what I don't necessarily want. We'll buy a key. We can open a chest. Maybe I should have opened up some of the blue chests on this floor. But I guess not. We'll just go down to the oubliette. You ever just tried to lockpick the boss? Not really. Yeah, it's some run somewhere. I think it is Seizure Warning. So, you know, only watch it if you can handle lots of flashing. It was a strong run. It was a fun run. It's a weird run where we had infinite coolness. I think it was thanks to the gun soul item plus cigarettes, because you would use the cigarettes to kill yourself, and then gun soul would bring you back to life, and then you just pick up your soul, use cigarettes twice, kill yourself, and rinse and repeat over and over and over again until you did it 100 times and you had infinite coolness. Every shot from Vorpal Gun was a crit. Every other room was a payout of HP, so you could basically get back up to full health pretty easily. I think we ended up having a lot of money on the run too. I think I have had another infinite coolness run, but I didn't have Vorpal Gun with it, and I'm pretty sure that run was the... Excuse me. I think that run was one of the first runs from AG&D, and it was Crisis Stone. Because Crisis Stone gives you the ability to use the cigarettes for free, without actually hurting yourself. So I would use Crisis Stone, use cigarettes, get a whole bunch of coolness, and then I didn't do anything with it. But it was still fun to find that out as a possible strategy. There need to be more ways of breaking the game like that, definitely. It's almost like I know where the secret rooms are sometimes. 4 drops every 5 rooms. Yeah, that's about right. I think that's because in Gungeon, your drops per room has a maximum. It doesn't go above, like, 80% chance of success. So it's not every room is a payout, but it's pretty close. You know, I know I poo-poo the Plague Pistol at times. It's a pretty good gun when you have a lot of weak enemies like this. You know, you just want to apply poison to a whole bunch of them, and then run around and try to get away from them all while they slowly die. Let me open it. You know what? I'm very happy we opened it. I was debating it and I was thinking to myself, do we really need a blue level random gun, or passive or active? Turns out we do! That is a good boss killing gun right there. Crit rolled. Did I kill him? I think I killed him just as he crit rolled, but he is still dead. He's dead! Excuse me, Bob. Bob the Blob, you gotta stop that. I mean, even against these tanky enemies, a lot of these small bulletkin enemies, just kind of poison them, you run away, they'll die eventually, ideally, hopefully. Okay. Should have probably just used the Helix on that guy, though. Metronome! Metronome sucks! At least it sucks for us right now. Maybe we can get that item that synergizes with the Metronome and makes it so that the Metronome has a significant damage upgrade. I mean, it's also possible that we could just use, you know, our starting pistol for forever, but I don't like that as a strategy. At least not early, not until we get something that's significantly stronger than what we have right now. Oh, I got stuck on the barrel! Metronome is one of those items that if you can make it work, you're going to be happy, but most often you're just going to be holding onto the Metronome, not really taking full advantage of it until you get, like, a Mega Hand or a Heroin or something like that. Something that's incredibly ammo efficient. Now, of course, we could break the game, Potion of Gun Friendship, lowercase r, and then we just run around letting the guns rotating around us get all the kills, and if we do that, we'd probably be able to get the Metronome charged and keep it charged. But that's also abusing a game bug that I would rather not abuse, if at all possible. Oh no, the Metronome! Yeah. I'll just use my pistol. I guess we're not done with the floor. We're almost done with the floor. Starter Metronome until you get a gun, then that. It uses whatever gun get until you get another. Yep. Just do Gunther Metronome, or Gunther Metronome. We never really settled on which is which. See if it breaks the damage cap. It will not. I'm gonna tell you right now, it will not. Gunther doesn't do enough damage to do that. Yo, C4. In order to break the damage cap on bosses, you need to do over 1,000 damage per shot, which means that thanks to Metronome only giving you a 275% or 250% damage bonus, Gunther is gonna have to do over, like, 300 damage per shot normally. It doesn't do 300 damage per shot, so it's not gonna happen, okay? Although, now that we have a Plague Pistol synergy pretty early, strikes me as being pretty good. Look, you might have settled on Gunther or Gunther. Jury's still out for me. We have some pretty okay starting guns here. I think with the synergy, the, you know what? Bam! Blow up a bullet. The Plague Pistol is actually not half bad. And I think Helix is just an awesome boss killer. Ah, I see. There's our gun. There's our metronome. Ah, it's making sense now. For a minute, I was like, what are we going to do with the metronome? This is what we're going to do with the metronome. We're going to absolutely wreck the game with the Polaris. Makeshift cannon metronome. Do the bug. I'm not gonna do the bug. I will, however, do Polaris and metronome. We're gonna try anyways. So the ideal thing here is that we build up the metronome bonus as soon as we can. Get metronome to max level, get the Polaris to level 3. You know, the Polaris is not going to break the damage cap on bosses, but it's going to do so much damage. Oh, I almost got stuck on the explosive barrel. It's going to do so much damage that it should be extremely ammo efficient on the bosses. Alright. You know what, actually? Let's kill a couple of them. Should be almost to weapon level 2. Yep, there it is. Now we're killing enemies in like 4 shots instead of 12. Stop buffing the dudes! My dude. It's gonna take many rooms until we can get to weapon level 3, but we still have 400 rounds. I missed one. That's fine. Oh, this is good. It's gonna be the charged Polaris run. Oh, it's so good. Hell yes, that's another 25% damage up just right there. Right there, right there. We're one-shotting bulletkins now. Oh, so good. This is ideal. We freaking destroyed that man. It's weapon level 3. 371 shots remaining. We've done it. Now, here comes the hard part, right? What the hell do we do about chests and gun drops? Full ammo at the end of the floor is awesome. You know, okay, I like this. What happens with the... Also, I should check the synergy. What happens with the chests and gun drops? We're gonna have to leave them, which means that we have a guaranteed chance of getting a item from killing the boss, right? Or sorry, a gun from killing the boss. Yo, is this the synergy that just makes the metronome super good? Hold up. Yeah, this is a synergy I think that makes metronome really freaking good. So instead of like a 250% damage bonus, it's gonna be up to like 500%. We're getting to the point where with the items that we have, it is possible that on this run we could break the damage cap. Yep, it's now purple. Oh. Keep that beat. This is a breaking the game day. We're gonna need to get a very particular gun for this to work. You know, we're gonna need to get like a charge shot or something. Oh. But it is possible that we can get it. We're gonna have to be very careful about not taking damage either. What? The fuck was that? I've never seen that before, so this is gonna be a gun. Ooh. I mean, we're gonna fight the boss first. And I know this is going to guarantee us another gun. Ah, damn. But if need be, I will pick up 2 guns and then reset the metronome, and then we can just build it up again on the next floor. We have weapon level 3 on the Polaris, you know? But if these are good guns that have a chance of breaking the damage cap, I'm gonna want to take them, you know? So what do we get? We get the pitchfork. That is a mimic. That was a mimic. Get out of here. I don't really want to pick that item up, though. We were back at full ammo capacity. Maybe we don't want to pick anything up. Maybe we just want what we have now. Oh, it's super meat gun! Do we take it? Do we take it? We are gonna have to reset the metronome. But it's also a super meat gun. It's not gonna break the damage cap. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take super meat gun, and then we're gonna use super meat gun, because it's the super meat gun with a massive, massive, massive amount of damage associated with it. This is gonna be fun too. Yeah, if anything could do damage, this can do a lot of damage. Hell, Amoconda would have been better with this gun. You know, if we had Amoconda. Because freaking Amoconda would have just been chewed up with the meat gun. Now all we need is ammo synthesizer and we're golden. We are at the maximum damage value with what we have right now. Okay, what do we get? It's a gun. Sure. No. Yeah. Sure. You know what? New rule. We're gonna keep this, we're gonna take everything. We're gonna take every item, every gun, and we're gonna keep this synergy rocking for as long as possible. Yeah, it seems pretty nice. There's 2 kills. There's another kill. There's another kill. There's another kill. We're just gonna keep the synergy going forever, because why the hell not? Right, we are not affected by goop. Oh! Oh, a guy almost spawned on top of me. Hey, that's rude. Hey, what are you doing there, buddy? We didn't get the nod key. I really should have picked up the nod key on the last floor. I didn't think about it. Maybe not, though. Yeah, if we take damage and we break metronome, we're gonna go back to the Polaris, because that is still an insanely good gun, even at weapon level 2. But for right now, what we're gonna do is just keep the metronome bonus with whatever gun we have. Because, like, how can I complain? This is amazing. Kind of want to get rid of that bullet, but it got rid of itself. We'll keep it. Taking ammo drops for whatever we have. We'll just keep one-shotting everything. This is going to be a quick run, I'm going to imagine. Yo, give me the charm horn. I would love to be able to steal stuff if we need to. There's nothing here for us to steal, but I'll buy the keys and we'll go to Matman. I'm gonna do Matman at the end of the floor after I fight the boss, though, because I do want to see what we get from the boss, put it on a pedestal, and then if we get a bad gun from Matman, if he gives us a gun and he gives it in our inventory directly, I want to be able to switch it potentially. This is so good. Matman will have a gun, he always has a gun. Well, it's not entirely true. He just mostly has a gun. I will also say, I enjoy the fact that we have a speed upgrade fighting the Treadnought. We just need to be a little bit careful about our positioning on the fight. Dreadnought should go down pretty easily. Keep our distance, and you're dead. We've already picked up a gun on the floor, so this is not necessarily a guaranteed gun. It's Zilla Shotgun. Well, let's, let's go talk to Matman. I'd be okay with the Zilla Shotgun. He gave me Vertebrae. I'm definitely okay with the Vertebrae. In fact, why don't we just, like, keep the Vertebrae, maybe? Nah, fuck it, I'll take this little shotgun. With the charge shot, it should be pretty good. He the Beast, what happened? We're rocking a super high damage Metronome run, so I'm just kind of running through everything, picking up every gun I get. Vertebrae would have been better. Yeah. You know what we need? We need an accuracy bonus. An accuracy upgrade would make the Zilla Shotgun actually kind of useful. Pretty sure, yeah, you do not absorb the ricochet shots. Like, when it works, it works. Whew, when it works, it works. I'll take the ammo. This thing is gonna run through ammo a little bit faster than maybe some other weapons would. Also does take a little while to reload, so we gotta be a little bit careful around zombos. Get out of here. I really don't want to take any damage. I'm kind of like actually focusing on my dodging. It's a really strong gun though, you got to admit. Should not use a key on that. We're not that cursed. I didn't think it was going to be a Mimoke. I'm not going to take Bubble Blaster. I will draw the line at Bubble Blaster. Oh yeah, we also had that damage shrine. Can't forget about that. So that's another 25% damage. I'm sorry, Bubble Blaster. This is gonna have a Skelly. No, I had a Mage. I thought this room had a Skelly in it. Yeah. Yo! Okay, so you know how we were talking earlier about, we were joking about breaking the damage cap? This might actually break the damage cap against a boss. The bouncy ricochet shot from this might actually do it. And if the boss is jammed, I think this definitely helps with the damage output. Yo, okay, we need like one more damage upgrade, and I think we might be able to do it. Honestly. We need either the boss to be jammed, or we need like cursed bullets or something. Gilded bullets would do it. We're so close. We're so close. I'm pretty sure this won't do it on its own, but we are so close. It's a pretty good room. Why my dodge rolling when I open chests? So, when you open up a chest, you kind of normally, when it's not a mimic, you put your hand over your head and you're like, yay, it's a chest. I dodge roll so that if it's a mimic, I open the chest while I'm dodge rolling through the air, and I get a little bit of distance from the mimic. So it's kind of just like, whee, dodge through the chest. You technically don't need to do that. It's just a habit. Yeah, we're not breaking the damage cap yet. Let's try our best to avoid damage, avoid using a blank if we have to. Yeah. Just save our blank for the end there. So what's the damage upgrade? We don't need that. What's the damage upgrade right now on the synergy with Metronome? I gotta look this up. Plus 5% damage per kill instead of plus 2%. And normally, the damage bonus goes to plus 150%. So instead of plus 150%, we're now at 325% damage, I believe. 75, yeah, 375% damage plus 25% damage. So 1.25 times 4.75, we're at 5.9 times multiplier. 5.9. So we need another, we need to get that to 10 basically. Very nice. So how do we get another like 4 times? It doesn't have to be 4 times. We need like less than 2 times of a damage multiplier, and we got it. But how do we get that? How do we get more of a damage multiplier on this run? Fat bullets or stout bullets could do it. The big ball uses 10 ammo per shot. Looks like you're better off not using it. It's against the boss, yes. Against enemies, potentially. I like using it because it's a one-hit KO on enemies, you know. And if I can bounce the shot around, maybe I can, get a kill on an enemy before they get to me. Before they hurt me. No, thank you. I don't know why we're so fast. It's probably the dodge roll. And sometimes I guess you can also get, a multi-kill. We'll come back to that. Maybe we'll get another key and we can open everything. Like that shot killed a mage before he even spawned in. I like that. Ooh, ammo. Need it. You got what I need. Wow, it's actually taking 2 shots to kill those guys right now. It seemed like it did anyways. That's unexpected. Like, how can I complain about that? We just one-shot that guy. Freaking red jammed enemy. Although, I guess, we have the ability to kill enemies quickly with silver bullets when they're jammed. Is that gonna land? Oh, it tried. It tried so hard to bounce into him. Does Combined Rifle actually have any synergies? I don't think so. I think it's just a good gun. I think it's just a super strong gun. Then again, it's one of those guns that I don't think it really needs a synergy necessarily because it's so much fun to use. Gotcha. What would it synergize with? Oh, you know what? You're gonna be dead pretty quickly, buddy. What would it synergize with? There are not a lot of Half-Life 2 references in the game, as far as I remember. Okay, I mean, you're gonna die. I know you're being buffed by the shaman, but you're still gonna die. Alright, you gotta go. Look at that shot. Look at that shot! 2 in a row. Gotta remember that those, shotgunners... Yo, look at that shot! Those shotgunners do not explode into bullets when they get disintegrated by the gun. Demon Head. Doesn't fit. Yes, it would do an absurd amount of damage, but it doesn't fit what we've got going on here, because it's not a gun that could potentially one-shot a boss. So I'm not going to take it. We're gonna wait. Until ideally we find something a little bit better. Okay, there's a chest. We should go open this one. This one will not be a gun. This one will be a passive active. Oh, it's not damage. Damn it. There's another chest, though. There's a blue chest. We could go take a look at that. There might be a shop, but I don't think we need a shop. I think we need an item of some sort. Heavy bullets wouldn't do it, but it would get us closer. It would synergize with the gas mask, make you look like a combine. You know what? You got me. Oh, you stole my shot. Oh, careful. I don't think that would disintegrate me, but, you know, don't run the risk. Oh, fuck! Oh, it teleported. The bullet teleported. Damn it. After all of that, I got hit by a teleporting bullet from a book mage. And we're back to level 2 of the Polaris. Base level Metronome. We're almost done with the entire floor, so it's not like we're gonna get a lot of kills. Boo! Boo! You know what we need? I'm just gonna buy it. We need Full Metal Jacket. That's what we need! Oh man. It could also synergize with the Casey to turn it into a crowbar. That could be really nice, actually. Just like alternate sprite on the Casey. I could see it. I think he's asking if the Vorpal crit would one-shot, and it wouldn't, because the crit does 100 damage. We're at 5.9 damage multiplier right now, so we would only do, you know, 590 damage, not 1,000. We have to hit 1,000 somehow. Combined Rifle could have done it with enough damage upgrades. You can do it with Flame Hand. Flame Hand, Duct Tape, Combined Rifle, we've done it before. It's a pretty easy synergy to get. Well, you gotta get Flame Hand, the high damage weapon, and the Duct Tape. So maybe not super easy to get, but it's super easy to activate that synergy, because you really don't need that many damage bonuses to get it to work. I don't know exactly how much damage upgrade Flame Hand provides to other guns, but we could figure it out, probably. Do a little research. Research. We will get our Metronome bonus and our Polaris up to level 3 on the next floor. And if we find a chest and we lockpick it successfully, maybe we can get another gun out of it. But unless we get something that's like a super big damage upgrade, we're probably not going to be able to hit the damage cap, unfortunately, on this run. Which is a shame, because we got so close to doing it. Silver bullets would get a damage upgrade against a jammed boss, that is correct. But how much of a damage upgrade is it? Did someone look that up? Oh, you're saying silver bullets also gives you a damage upgrade against bosses regardless of whether or not they're jammed? Is that true? So are you saying that silver bullets gives you a flat 25% bonus against bosses? That's pretty nice. How much of a bonus does it give it? Rolled in the wrong direction. How much of a bonus does silver bullets give you on a jammed enemy? Could also synergize with the Gun Knight armor and give you the HEV suit. And you know what? That synergy should make it so that you actually turn into Gordon Freeman. You know, someone make a sprite set. Someone make Gungeon character sprites. I will find a way to put them into the game. We're gonna make this game the best ever. It's the best around. I'm gonna buy a key so we can open a chest. I'm also gonna buy I'll keep the lockpick. I'll keep the lockpick, why not? 225% on bosses. Yeah, actually, in that case, if we did have a jam boss, we would totally be able to one-shot it with Combine Rifle. Because 200, all we would need is like 180% damage bonus. So now we have ideas for a Dead Space crossover and a Half-Life crossover. What's next? How about... Is that a jam thwomp? Well, I guess it's not a boss, so our curse isn't that high. What about a, I was gonna say Left 4 Dead, but that would require between 4 and 8 different sprite sets for the playable characters in those games. Oh, thanks, no knockback. No knockback on my gun means I almost got hit. You know what I should have done? Pop the charm horn. Yo, knock it off. One day we will get this is the weapon level 3 again. There it is. I mean, there's already a skeleton character, so I can't say Skelly Celeste. What about Slay the Spire? You could add in, a new like mechanic, or you could add in a new set of items that kind of relate to it, and then if you get one of those items, it turns you into like the Silent or the Ironclad or the Defect. What would it be though? What about if you had a item and it was called... What about if you just gave yourself the relics from Slay the Spire? Because here's my brain was thinking cards. No, what about the relics? What about if you give yourself Vira and it gives you, you know, plus 15% damage up, you know, or plus literally 1 point of damage per bullet or something like that? Because strength is plus 1 damage per attack. So what if Vira gave you plus, you know, 5 damage for every bullet? You know? So it's not a percent upgrade, it's a flat upgrade. What about, like Clockwork Souvenir? It protects you from a hurtful status effect once per room, which is like 1 poison damage or 1 fire damage or something like that. So you won't burn, you won't poison yourself. What about, Hot Lead? Trying to think. What about, I'm thinking Smooth Stone. What would that do? Increase your defense. How? Plus 1 hit that you can absorb per floor, but that's pretty much Holy Mantle, isn't it? You know, there's a lot of options with those relics in that game. You know, you could find something that works. Where are we? First hub room. This could be the right direction. I went in the wrong way. Boxing Llama. Hello, how's it going? What about Crown of Guns? Yo, think there not being a dog in this room, please? Because I hate Big Dog. You get the Hegemony Carbine plus the Green Lady's helmet. Blast helmet. It turns Hegemony Carbine into a DC-15A gun from Star Wars, and you get to become a clone trooper. Dude, someone's got to make the sprites. Do it. Do it to it. Hop to it. Chop chop. Yeah, you're both dead. You're not dead because this guy can't shoot. I can't do sprites. I can't do any art. I am a artistically inept man. would rely on more talented people than I. Hey, your hat is protecting your enemies. And by your enemies, I mean your people who are my enemies. Well, this is gonna be an easy run. I mean, we're gonna kill the Lich, even if we take damage, you know, whatever. We still have plenty of good guns at our disposal. It's a shame that we couldn't hit that super high damage cap. But you know what? We had a lot of fun with a lot of weird guns in this run. Well, not really weird guns. We only used Super Meat Gun for like 4 rooms, then we switched over to the M1, Combined Rifle, Zilla Shotgun. What's my strategies for getting to the higher stages? Highest you've been to is Chamber 3. A lot of it is just practice. You know, learning enemy patterns. Getting good, as they say. A lot of enemies, a lot of rooms have tricks to them. You gotta kind of learn and figure out your own solution. Once you kind of figure out a solution to a room, you can repeat it. You know, this boss has a few different tricks that I can do to dodge a lot of his attacks. I know what his attacks are coming because I've seen them so many times. You know, like, ooh, I'm not gonna show it, but left up, right up, kind of like zip your way up through the hail of bullets that are coming over from the left and right side. You know, just gotta practice. Just gotta get good, get some experience with the game, keep trying, you get better at it over time, as with anything in life. And, you know, you'll get there one day. That's really it. There's not much to it. There's no like trick. There's a lot of stuff that you gotta keep in mind on a run like this, but there's no trick to it. Just gotta keep playing. Never stop playing and never stop believing. You just beat your first past a few days ago, thanks to the YouTube videos. The YouTube videos might be a little bit out of date, but most of it's still sound-ish of advice. YouTube can come over to Twitch whenever they want. I'm okay with it. Shoot the Pupulon corn, it counts for the Metronome. You are correct, but it doesn't really matter because we were already at the damage cap. We hit the Metronome maximum quite a while ago. Dude, it's really good. It's a really good run. Flytress, and actually for anyone else who's interested, if you just Google Gungeon Sprites, mod workshop, Kyle the Scientist, you should be able to find a sprite dump of the game with the AG&D material included, I believe. And you can just look at that for all of the sprite information from the game, all the characters, all the enemies. If you ever want to make a sprite for something and you want to see if it can get into the game, just send it to me. Go to my Discord. I'm gonna make a channel in the Discord for... Well, there is a channel in the Discord for sprites. So just kind of pop in there, and if you have a sprite, dump it in there and say, hey, put this in the game. Or if you want to put this in the game, put it in the game. And I'll try to figure out a way to do it. I want to kind of... I want the community to give me stuff to put in the game, and I'll find out how to mod it in. That's what I want to do. Because I can't create this stuff. I'm not talented enough to create any sort of sprite art. But if you give me the stuff, I'll put it in. Anyways, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.